Hotel Joe to start us off.
Yeah, and I think for a team like LA Thieves, very methodical. If you look at last year, sort of the maps that they love to play, they got rid of Bocage. That was never something that they wanted to play. They're trying to play some traditional Call of Duty, right? A lot of focus on rotations, controlling spawns. Hotel is one of those maps.
And Hydro as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The map 4, like, well, they come out once again, Elevate, kind of hammering out the gate.
That's going to be a flip as well. Spawns are going to flip.
And I think in the map 1 we saw in their last series versus Breach, I mean, you had someone like a 5-streak, 6-streak, 7-streak just out the gate, like 3 players. Like they came out so hot, and a little turn and burn there from Dens. Down at Vortex, and I mean, they're looking confident right now. They're playing with the Swagger, and they got a nice lead. And Harry there with the help. That's actually triple for Harry. They got some help on some of the fights, but lovely stuff from Harry.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team, it just feels like their hardpoint is so confident. I don't know if, EU challengers, like, they really have that locked down, but, they got some extra matches yesterday, their qualification matches. Their breakoffs seem to be fantastic, and on this rotation, they have control. Vortex able to find one as Gizmo getting it set up inside this hill.
We'll see if from Gizmo's POV.
Well, Octane Envoy, he actually gets the spawn. They get to spawn in the back. Octane snuck on through. Envoy spawns on him, and that's one of those plays you just have to be ready for, but they were not, and LAD's gonna get the break.
It just seems like if there's anybody in the back, man, like anything can happen. We saw it, I believe in the Mutineer series versus Optic we casted earlier today. Like, if you don't have it locked down, there is a spawn that can come in close, and they're gonna pay the piper on that one, but next couple of seconds, we're looking at just about a tie game as Thieves don't fall back in.
I mean, 20 seconds left. You still have a lot of presence here for Elevate, going for a bit of contest. Normally, with 20, 25 seconds left, you back down up over to Kitchen. That's going to be the play call for Elevate. Is you're going to have Gizmo gets set up. You have Denzo watching the catwalk, watching that cross. Kenny knows, just trying to look at that mini-map, trying to see where his teammates are. Throws the stun and the nade for information. Just trying to find that first pick. On the other side, it's going to be Envoy. Trying to work a pinch. That's going to be 2 dead. And look, Vortex is in the middle of the map. There's only 1 player in the hill right now. And Elevate may be a bit of a mistake. They don't play tight. They get picked in 100, LA Thieves with that break.
Yeah, I'm guilty when I say 100
yeah,
all the time too, buddy. I hear you. But yeah, LA Thieves are in, and that was beautiful. Just sort of the pinch approach. I mean, the fact that Envoy is able to win his one so big and allowed them to collapse at this point and ultimately spawn them out. They line up for Kenny, so that's going to be double for him. 5 in a row. Denny now getting popped. See if he can find the opening. His teammates actually get the kills in front of them, so no opportunity as of now. You'd love to get number 6 on this spree while it's up, and there's going to be the trade. So you get another one through. Cruz is earned. Kenny making plays. Remember that time he tried to change his name to Quavo? God.
Yeah, we love Kenny.
I get pissed when I think about it.
Yeah, now on the rotation over to P4 towards Dash. You already have a kind of an early setup here. You have Traza watching that mid-cross, but he's going to get taken down. Still 1 player left, just going to be Octane, but he knows he just has to play his life, try to buy time, as LA Thieves going to try to push through bedroom.
So many hit markers, just maybe looking for one more. Kenny not able to get it. The spree continuing as of now, up to 7. Give me number 8. Head now poking out, but he's there for the trade. Streak still going. Kenny standing tall, 19 HP. But he's up to 9 and 4. I think a stun hits him right as he goes to chow that fight. So the streak will end. But you're up, 35 or so points? Sitting all right now for Thieves.
No doubt about it. We didn't see their first series versus Legion. You and I were casting on Bravo. And, I don't know if he was trying to run a 3rd AR, but it just feels like from what we've seen today, Vaznev, I mean, it is strong on land.
Well, he was negative, what, you said 20-something over the course of that series, their first one?
Yeah, it was not great. It was not a good series for him.
Yeah, it looks good right now.
Or he just got pissed off.
Yeah, maybe. But the kill feed, it is all red. Until Denza able to get the kill, that was a pretty nice snap onto Kenny's forehead. I thought maybe he was going to punish him, but...
I mean, that was Kenny with a sub. I mean, obviously that heady, not easy to take, but the shots across the map, they connect.
It takes a lot of hit markers to feel at that range, like the damage fall off.
These, they had the first 20 seconds, but now it's a break from Elevate, but the numbers behind Kenny's 2, behind Kenny's 3. Can he find the 4th? He can't, but Envoy can.
Yeah, I think if Envoy went before him, he might have had it all, but it was Kenny that was going to send it first. That's going to be his job sometimes with this team. Like, Kenny's going to kind of be sending it, going to rely on the teammates to pick it up. Lead starting to build once again. They had it up to, what, 35 or so, now climbing over 40, looking to hit that 50-point advantage mark. He's Thieves for now. Take a look at the slaying effort. Kenny and Envoy really just the two leading the way. It's going to be Deddy out now for Envoy.
I mean, honestly, slaying is not that crazy on either side.
No, it's really not.
It's really just a couple of key plays. That P3 for Elevate may come back to haunt them. You hear the cruise that's going to connect. Kenny's going to hit one. That's going to be 2 kills as well from the rest of his team. And well, Patio going to be broken by LA Thieves. The difference so far, when Elevate got into their setups, LA Thieves has been able to open it up.
As we're a bit into P6 here, we're going to get ready for our second set of rotations. We'll see how much time that can actually accrue. Draza trying to make the plays, Elevate trying to get the break.
Yeah, they needed that break too. That keeps them in the game.
Absolutely. It'll keep it tight, but then, like, is there anything from Elevate you want to see it maybe improve a little bit? We get into our second
just
set
a
of
couple
rotations.
of their holds, right? Again, just that P3 was key.
Some
P4
small
as
moments?
well. Yeah, just some small moments. And I mean, at the highest level of Call of Duty, that's typically what it is. The smallest of moments.
Well, in all of our round 11s we've had today, the round 5s, the control, the hard points have all been tight for the most part. Yeah, that's all it's been. It's literally, it's been, you pick 2 or 3 moments, and those have decided the game. So they get it back within 30. Nice job clawing back. But now the first hard point. This is one thing I heard kind of Envoy talking about. Like, he thought that the first hard point, the second set of rotations, a lot of times like the side of the map. He was talking about last year. He's like, I just feel like if we get control of that mid hard point, we can dictate it towards second. Because it's different than like when you spawn up at the beginning of the game, right? You're fighting for the first point. He really felt like if they win that, they got a chance to win the map. He thought it was that important.
Yeah, that's when you start to chain together some builds if you're controlling the spawns. I mean, right now, they're just fighting for the time. Might not necessarily have the spawn points that they want for P2. It's just a skirmish throughout the middle of the map. Draza, Octane, Kenny snaps onto the second, but he was stunned. That's going to be 4 dead. Now, Elevate, they're actually going to spawn up bedroom side, 1 player over towards P2. So it's just going to be Harry in a position to lock down this rotation. He's able to find the first one. Envoy is able to sneak on through, just trying to play his life, but he is in a tough spot.
Well, at least you might, make sure what I was just saying didn't happen. Like, you let them dominate the first hard point in the second set, and then they just chain that into next. Now, there's a chance for a break. You've got numbers here, but the close spawn's gonna come in. Where's the last guy gonna spawn? So he will spawn in the back right pocket, and he'll be there to work with
They just have no
for
control,
the
though. They're not in positions right now. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Harry trying to play his life. Now it's a 1-on-1, but Vortex clutches up, but the close spawns are Thieves are in.
And yeah, this is one of those where, again, it gets messy. If there's any kind of opening, you're going to get the spawn there, but can they pin it back there? Can they at least contest a lot this time if you're Elevate? If you're building back to, you got 30 seconds left on the hard point, you're down about 30. What do you see it on the map, Joe?
Well, I mean, this is just, 28 seconds left. They spawn up bedroom, and this is going to be a P3 rotation. So with that hold now, we're close to a tie game. Last time through, it was this rotation that LA Thieves were able to find a good chunk of time here on this kitchen hold.
Well, it's Deddy out from Vortex. Just time to clear everything as they look to go. Elevate, you're down just to be about 5 points. Hard point ends, here we go. Vortex ready to pop. Let's get to elicit him with Elevate.
He's still there. One shot behind the heady.
I know you did.
Nice. One side door, I think.
Yeah, side door.
Joey,
TV. He's on side door.
I'm coming for fridge. That's one mid. That's one behind you, Joey. One of them.
Don't strike, I think, Steve. Nice, Joey.
Behind you, Joey. Oh, one shot. Right there.
Nice. Get that. Already fridge.
Stay tight.
Snake.
Watch your TVs, I'll push at you. I'll get your fridge.
I'll get
you flank. Your side door
Yo,
flank.
TV to top cat.
Focus hill.
Front hill. I'm coming.
Top cat dead.
TV's last guy or top cat?
One block mid.
TV's dead.
Nice, 4. I'm flash block mid. I'm pushing out. Don't get top bed.
Side door, I think, Draza.
I'm leaving it for you. I'm pushing out. I'm hitting the flank.
I don't see this guy's side door. Let's go round.
I'm going round.
All of us? This guy, me.
Oh shit, what's on the lobby heady P2? He's flanking me clock. Oh my
Let's go, Steve. Come on, man. Bomb bed, please.
Clock weak. He's back in a bit. He's on clock now. He's on clock.
I hear you.
That was the guy P2. You might be able to get that up mid.
You hear Vortex with a nasty one, getting the guys fired up, and during the course of that listening, it's suddenly a 20-point advantage to Elevate, Joe.
Well, I mean, it's what happened on the first set. It was, a pinch from Envoy. That time it was Gizmo, and I'm actually surprised Steve don't pick up on that. I mean, that's literally how they broke it the first time through. He's able to get through that restaurant, through fridge, and now we have a tie game. As we head over to P4, and LA Thieves, though, they have done a pretty darn good job the first 20 seconds. Just controlling the map, but right now you have no one on the hill with Vortex's position. He was able to find 1 kill. And now you just kind of have to rotate in. There's the rest of LA Thieves.
Yeah, I think you're just laying here trying to get whatever time you can before you're likely going to eventually fall. The lead change did go back to Thieves, but it's not going to be a ton. They win some gunfights coming off a spawn. They're able to battle back to the point. Now, what can you get to? You can get over that 240 point mark. You've got to rotate off your elevate. So you're going to let them get close. That was a lot of time from Thieves. This could be, what, 242? Somewhere in that realm? Envoy now. First gunfight to bat. Nice little nasty heady there from Vortex. He's feeling it after the 180 turn and burn. Up to Octane. What can he find? Shots to the side, that's what.
And you know what? I really like that from Denz and Vortex. It's not like they rotated and played tight inside a restaurant. They got some in-map control. But are they going to be ready for this? It is a kitchen spawn for LA Thieves. They're just going to flood on through. Maybe the opening that they need to close out map 1.
They got a chance to do it here. You got 2 people close if they're going to go. The contest is in, at least for a moment. Just trying to use every bit of cover here with the cushions, counters, anything available, a dinner plate, a fork, a knife, I don't care. Something for cover, but it's not one of the 2.
But it looks like LA Thieves going to start off on defense. Well, they're going to play inside towards its A site. And we might have a quick round here on our hands.
A little bit of shoulder, a bit of information, and behind that nade, the tags, he's gonna push on forward. Vortex, that'll be the first blood now for Elevate. You'll see that the smoke just like created by the Simtex sometimes looking for openings through that. Not going to happen, but it's gonna be Envoy now. Left on his lonesome, kind of heard the death say, the S&D Guru, he was popping off in that last one. Can he do it here? Well, he just got spotted. I do not think he saw him there.
And Elevate just trying to rotate that bomb towards the outer site, and LA Thieves, they're going to get eliminated. It was tough to tell. I mean, there was a couple of nades that go off. Kenny finds a kill. Vortex was able to find one, but it's really that first blood started by Gizmo. He has 2 on the round, but Draza just gets caught.
This just strikes me as one of those teams that maybe it's just, listen, maybe I'm just thinking about Vortex and all the runs he's had over the course of his career, but just one of those teams that I just wouldn't be shocked if somehow they made like a top 4 or top 6 run. Like, maybe it's just the Gordon with Fob and what was it, Epsilon, and like all those teams where just made those runs. I just wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be.
Have a chance here to get out of the group, getting to the championship bracket.
That's top 8 already. I mean,
yeah, there you go.
I'm sure there were some didn't see that coming.
LAD's trying to push to the middle. Denza, though, inside, able to find both. And well, that was a clean round from Elevate.
Well, they're answering back quickly here in the search. These rounds not taking a whole lot of time. And this is just, dude, it's one of those maps, just once the action starts, like, it just seems like the round's decided within the first couple of seconds once the fight starts.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments LA Thieves want to work. I mean, there's a lot of options that you can do. You can play around the retake, try to work the flanks. I mean, we've seen in the CDL some offensive teams just hit the left side of the map and wrap all the way around to B. Like,
yeah.
A little bit different. You can see Draza trying to get pushed up. You have Kenny as well. So not playing inside of A like we've been seeing, and maybe that's going to mean an A plant for Elevate. And a potential retake for LA Thieves as Envoy tried to find first blood, but Vortex, he's on point.
That's his second, right? He had it in the round 1 too. So Vortex with a couple of first bloods. Kenny knock just comes busted on through the door. Finally able to take it, not able to surge on through, and Elevate again in control, just dominating. Inside, they may be able to hear on a CeeLo.
And I mean, LA Thieves, they get control of the site, and then everybody kind of stops. And what they're hoping is that Elevate runs at them, right? They have to check the bomb, have to check the defuse. And LA Thieves, they get aggressive.
Well, it feels like that's all it's been so far. It's like Thieves having to run at them, and they're just ready, regardless of side.
Or they're just winning all of the
I
entries,
mean,
right? Those first bloods.
That kind of puts pressure on you to have to make plays, right? The Vortex 3-0, Harry 5-0. I mean, this has been a clinic thus far. You've got, look at the kills on Thieves. There's just nothing.
That's three through 3 rounds. Trying to work the outer site towards B. You saw the snipe coming in from Octane. Draza able to find first blood, but Vortex again responds, shutting down Envoy. He's trying to slow down now.
A little information behind the stun. He wants the challenge, he's able to win it. Sometimes the jump challenge, it's tough in this game, man. Jump around the court, not always the easiest of fights, but Draza makes it look easy. Kenny now with the plant, chance for Thieves to get around. Yeah, you really need one. You have the 3v2 advantage, going to be on Gizmo and Vortex to try and work the break. Yeah, I thought Vortex was toast.
I think he still might be. Yeah, he's going to get sniped now in the side, but you had both of your ARs all the way in the back, towards that back hillside, just basically posted up, and there's a little adjustment from LA Thieves. Inside, not working. Let's play towards the outside. Use our ARs. Draza finds 2. Kenny able to find the last one.
Okay, so you get around and go. Now, what can you improve on going forward to try and claw back into this a bit? Kind of body slam so far. Envoy, I mean, who's been so good in search. Still looking for that first?
Well, and a lot of the times he's like the one finding the routes or the openings with the SMG, but that relies on that first gunfight, right? But it's all Vortex right now, just winning that.
It's like going up a man just gives you some more freedom, right?
There he is again, just trying to find the first blood. They had Gizmo weak there, but Harry's going to help him out. Draza is there, but quickly a trade, and now it's a 2-on-3. And probably not the spot you want to snipe, inside of A, where that bomb is. So this could rely on this man, Kenny, to find anything. So he works up top bar.
I think my headphones are on backwards. I guess I'm trying to be Envoy right now.
Headphones are on backwards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, Octane finds 2.
Well, he might
trying
be
to buy
seeing
time
backwards now after the snipe hits. Just clotheslines him. 1v1.
Oh, he spotted him. He saw the dive. Vortex, though, just trying to work the bomb. Kenny.
Oh, what in the world? How's that not a kill? Am I crazy or was the reg horrible there? Like one bullet hit.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's a slow rate of fire guns, though, you know? Like when people are running like side to side, usually is when it's an issue, but I think he got one hit marker.
Now it's just a timing thing. Vortex hear this. He's going to try to get this bomb down. I think he just gets it. Well, Kenny's going to have no idea.
Here we go.
Now you have the Vaznev here in this position.
Yeah, he's got a trophy, so good luck.
I think he spotted him.
I must be sneaky with it. Nah, I don't think he did, just based on how he's playing it. Hope he chows, hope he guessed right. He's got to come check it. Unfortunately, it's low. He's thinking high. It's a low push that comes in. Vortex, who's been crucial in the opening first bloods, also there with the clutch. Excellent play there by Vortex.
And that's just the Vaznev advantage. I mean, that's it, right? That bomb goes down this inner sight at A, and it's just like, yeah, with the tack, you have to find a good timing. Maybe you catch the angle, get a pre-fire, hear him, but it doesn't happen.
I still don't know how he didn't kill him out. Because he hit a bullet before that, too. And I think he has like one hit marker.
I don't know, dude.
I'd have to watch it back.
Maybe they nerfed Kenny.
I thought once he got aggressive on, he had the kill. Did you think he had the kill?
Yeah, I thought it was done.
I have to watch it again. Maybe it's not as crazy as I feel it was.
Maybe sort of that sway that happens.
Could be that. Could be that. Yeah. Again, slow rate of fire. Sometimes guns are a little awkward when people are spraying.
Thieves trying to find the pick on Gizmo all the way up top of that hill. Envoy yet to get going quite yet. Still 0-5.
Guys, set me up. Come on.
We've seen this a couple of times today where players just not able to find that first kill. It can be tough for them.
I feel in half our searches today, yeah, we've had somebody around the 0-5 to 0-7 mark. Harry was one of those guys that he started 0-6 and 1. That's not been the case here. He's been shining bright since the early going, and he continues to shine. Harry just picking him apart. That's 2. Octane wants to chow it, but he's already been picked up as Envoy. He's able to get his first. So now 2 versus 3. Bomb recoup. 25 seconds to go. Looking for an opening. But as they work to get the planet, you're going to see those white arrows on the minimap start to collapse. The pressure's about to come. Will they have both players up and ready to fight? They will.
I mean, you had the stun that connects Vortex. Is he going to guess the right corner? No. Envoy's able to find it. So now a 1-on-2. A nice trade. Octane, he's got Deddy. Maybe just trying to find a timing.
He had the snipe, right? So he found a tack to work with. Makes it a little more manageable. What timing will he get?
So far, so
They're on
good.
it. They're on it. There's the first. Tags into the second. Looking for the opening. And oh my God, for a second there, the bounce on the jump. I thought he was going to put the shots in above him, but he's able to take out Gizmo. And it's the 2v3 clutch for Envoy and Octane, but give the man the 1v2. Thing of beauty.
Well, I mean, Gizmo here, he's pre-firing him as well. I thought he got a first bullet in.
Yeah. So it wasn't as much I thought it was like the bounce on the jump, but it was just he pre-aimed. Well, he kind of pre-fired where he was, like above him, where he wasn't laying there.
But a huge round out of Octane to keep them alive. To get that bomb planted, but you saw the Deddy pop, and then he was able to get out of that site. Elevate just not able to find the timings.
Well, that, and he found a tack to use. I mean,
Yep.
the sniper, that would have been a little more tricky. I mean, I've watched this man play pubs and run around just quick to people with a sniper and
Well, this
drop
one, it's
100.
It's a little tough to do with this one. A little bit slower.
Yeah.
Gizmo just gonna get top power here. Kenny's gonna deal with that. Vortex though, another first blood, and guess who it's on? It's on Envoy.
Yeah, not really been his surge. Oh, God. Okay, Traza making me a wee bit nervous there, lad. But he's able to recoup, recenter, take out Harry.
I'm gonna be in your best accent.
Oh, yeah, I do what I can. But yeah, Harry Potter on the other side of things, dude. I really gotta shine.
Where's Harry Potter?
His name's Harry. He's,
Oh, okay. Got it. That's where that flew right over my
team,
head.
I don't know, Joe. I'm not very smart. 1v3 now pretends to. Where's Harry?
I don't know what you were talking about.
Oh, it can be tough to follow. I know.
He's gonna shoot though. He's gonna get spotted. And I mean, you can see the way LADs have kind of adjusted. They're playing the outer parts of the map. On offense, going towards B. On defense, relying on either an Octane snipe, Traza. You know, he was able to work his way to find that pick. They're going to run it. Denza, he's not going to be able to get the bomb down. It makes it a one-on-one, but just no time. Got close there.
Yeah,
a little close.
Yeah, I was like, hold up. Well, once he won that first gunfight, the Ludicrous one to the two-story, I was like, all right. But then I saw the time. I'm like, nah, no shot really. But got a little spicy at the end. But he was in trouble. They said the footsteps were enough to win the round. Just the footsteps to get him off the bomb was sealing it. Because you hear the elephants of Thieves just running at him.
It's been a lot of B for LADs. Maybe trying to go back to A. Trophy is down, and Denza just kind of playing his life for now in this corner. There we
It's
go.
just eating right now.
Envoy the free fires, but it doesn't matter. The free fire does not matter. Kenny is there for a trade, but on the other side, Vortex able to take down Traza.
You can see Denza was just trying to get an angle, see if his trophy was still up, and then he starts getting fried. But the help is there. He's able to win his fight. They cruised through that round, but I mean, the MVP of that round, probably the trophy, honestly. It was gobbling up everything they used for entries there today.
And just from inside, the defense has been so strong. Every single time LA Thieves has tried to work A, it just has not worked.
One more round now for Elevate. They'll bring us to 1-1. Or Thieves, and they rip off 3 in a row.
It's different for them now, just right to B, right through the field. Traza's gonna get that info. Now he's gotta play his life. He's gonna get back into that truck corner. Octane looking over him. And with that, you can kind of see they back up.
I don't know if you jump that too many more times, sir. I thought that flick looked pretty clean, but Envoy gets the first blood, picked right after it. The pistol looks so odd. Sometimes you have a secondary sniper. I'm like, what's going on here? It just looks heavy.
Well, they kind of go back towards the safe site, and as you said, yeah, Vortex was able to get that trade on the Envoy. So we're in a 3-on-3. Everything just kind of slows down here for now.
They can get this down A. I mean, Drows's got a hike to really get involved.
You just have Kenny inside, and then a sniper looking over him. Well, Kenny, with him going down, now the site wide open.
Say Draza has to rotate. Instantly, you peek that for a moment if you're Octane, and you get put down. Now the clutch on Draza. That's just probably taking too long. It is, but he's somehow still up, tries to finesse out. Not going to happen. Elevate.
You know, versus Breach, they just lose that round 5. So we'll see if they can get it there once again.
All right, right into it we go. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rocking. Hotel control. Yeah, so good for offensive squads early. Will it stay that way? Oh, God, maybe not. Perry is hitting lovely shots like that, but can't quite finish one. Envoy, who struggled so much with the search to destroy, he's already picked up 3. He has more kills than the search in the opening 10 seconds. I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, no, you know what a head of bad map is, what it is. Timings don't go your way, but he's going to find the 4th, just give them some map pressure. They're going to work over towards A. And maybe with a couple of kills, you keep one player on it, you kind of pause that clock. We've seen this in Control before, and the rest of your teammates, they go out, they try to find a couple of kills, just give you that life advantage, or maybe an opening to the B zone.
This is what we saw Elevate do really well against Breach, right? Like, it's like, I believe that's where they did so well.
That might be it. That's going to be 2. They're just going to jump to B.
They're going to have a 4-on-1 here. It's really going to be Harry top bedroom. He's going to know he's by himself, playing his life for now, just trying to find Pickens where he can. He's worried about somebody pushing through. They did. That's Octane that did it, and there's the read. Able to get it. The 2 kills through for him. They stop it for a second. They survived this. You've just got 1 point of progress show it either. Now, there's still 45 seconds to go. You just need a moment. Well, you can probably get A right now if you really want to.
Well, that's what I say. That's the good thing about it, right? When you transition over to B and the defense has to rotate this way, you just spawn kitchen. So it's just like, all right, let's just get to A.
Yep.
So it's not like you waste a ton of time. You get right on that objective, basically a free transition, and there we go. 8 going to be complete. Now you have a 4 life advantage, and Envoy up to 8-2. A wonderful start here for that man.
Yeah, it's flipped his S&D on its head right now. Let him get a little confidence going. The slow peek around the corner not going to work out for Draza. Going to have to try and reposition and take a different fight for now. One at the back, though. I don't know if he ever got full health, honestly, even all that time tracking across. It's Vortex who's going to find a gimme around the back. Now, you've got, what, 80 seconds to go. 1 bit of progress done at B. This will be the next big opening. We're watching Octane's POV right now because you see it on the minimap. He's already got top bedroom side.
Well, Draza's able to find Gizmo, and that's huge. That's going to be top bedroom control over to LA Thieves. They're hoping that Gizmo can stay alive there for a while. Now, Envoy's going to spawn up. It's just on Harry, who is lurking. He finds a kill, but you get Draza and Octane in the spots they want to be to try to get this B point done. Draza going to jump on out. Try to find the second. He at least pauses the clock for now. Gets the information, but all of his teammates are across the map.
Yeah, I thought with Octane set up there, like they'd be able to get bedroom for free to sort of collapse, but not going to be what happens. And now a chance maybe for defensive hold. 40 seconds to go, Joe. Lives do not really matter this much. They might here, but I doubt it. 10 versus 12. And Envoy got this streak early. Could this be the defining moment of the round 1? Him getting this streak?
Well, unfortunately for him, there's a roof on most of this map. He's just going to put it on B. It's not going to connect, but you get the info. And maybe the info is all that they need. Draza and Kenny get a takedown too, but it's Harry who has been alive here for so long. Finally taken down. That's going to be all of the defense now on respawn.
They just need to get 1 hold. Or sorry, like one clearance of the point, they're good. And Vortex may have done just that. Envoy still here, back into the point, 4.5 seconds to go. The help on Harry mid. Harry at least able to take out 1. 5 versus 5. Gizmo back to the spot. Octane able to hit the shots. Not going to be able to get there in time. And maybe if you're a little bit faster in this particular title, you get there. But no opportunity to do it if you are Octane. And Vortex is 2 here. I think kind of the difference, right? Like,
oh, no doubt about it.
He just comes in with the 2 entries.
Basically just jumps and kicks them in the face with the Maznev. Finds both of those kills.
And you probably thought you had it won. I mean, once you got the point, they're all coming off the spawn, but woo, that is not the case.
And it's that man on the right, Harry, 10-3. But at one point, he was 9-1, and he was just a 1 lurking, going down towards the tunnel. Lurking around Secret, playing bedroom, switching up his spots. And LA Thieves, they could just never find him.
Yeah, I think he was like crouching on the open catwalk a couple times and lined up 2 or 3 too. Like just using what bit of cover he had. Harry is a magician. Now for the top rope, Vortex trying to kick people in the face once again. Not going to be the Vaznev to work with this time. It'll be the tack in his hand, but he gets onto the point. One part done, 2 parts coming.
Well, they should potentially still stop this, but Envoy, he was flanking Catwalk, and maybe they can. Just 1 player left, and that's a nice retake from LA Thieves.
Yep.
And Envoy knows right off his spawn, could be player's kitchen or fridge. And that's going to be Denza just kind of lurking, but the rest of Elevate, they spawn up towards B.
Yeah, I thought they were going to spawn in kitchen too. It's kind of based on the fact they just got that hold in B. You had 1 player over there, but yeah, I think that's what Thieves are kind of thinking. Now they're like, oh.
What was that timing? It was not great for Ken. Does not go his way. But Envoy just lurking. He's trying to find some middle of the map kills with the Vaznev.
Yeah, he's in between 3 though.
Able to find 1, but a lot of work to do. A lot of objective work to do for Elevate. They gotta pick which one they want to go to. Looks like A is gonna be the call, but Octane's still here. Him and Draza are gonna keep them off that point.
Well, I think the fact that he was able to stay alive long enough and get a second there before the 3rd player was able to flank him. Huge for Octane. But Harry now onto it.
Envoy's pinching. He's going for a pinch. Vortex, though, I think he picks this up. He picks this up, he gives a call out. You saw the pre-fire just coming on through. And now LA Thieves, they're probably just going to give this up and try to transition over to B.
Yeah, I think he got to. I think the big thing now, again, Live's usually not that big of a player, but here...
I mean, there will be a minute 20 left, though. That's really the key, not a ton of time.
But you got 13 lives if you're Thieves. But you're right, probably going to be time. It pretty much has every time. I'm just trying to be dramatic, all right, Joe?
Well,
and Harry said,
baby.
Screw you, beams. 11 lives left for Thieves, 16-6 on a 4 streak. And he's challenged like that, all right. He got hit down to 17 HP and just went out of challenge.
Okay, but Octane somehow gets 2. Vortex with a couple of spawn kills that come in, but Octane was locking down top bedroom. And now into a similar position of Harry last round. It's sort of on Draza lurking, trying to make sure they cannot get onto B. But it was a wonderful job done by Octane. He doesn't find that. They're just going to get onto the point, force Draza to come out from his spot. But for now, you're just looking for him.
Almost like puts him on skates there. Nice strafe. Usually you barely have time to strafe, but he takes that fight. Vortex just trying to go vertical on him. Able to get the ground, then drops down behind 1. Red dots. If you don't have them, sometimes you're getting caught, and that'll be an example of it there. 20 seconds now to go. 4 lives, no respawns remaining for LA Thieves. Can they choke them out?
And now it might come down to lives. Yeah, you're going to have a player on the point, but Draza, they've just left him. They've literally let him lurk around that round, and they're going to win it. There you go, man.
I told you lives, Joe.
Yeah, you are. Fortune teller. You see in the future.
I told you, finally, it's going to come down to lives. But a great round win. It comes down to the wire, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Offensively, that's all we've seen, just not close out around the actual objective. But now look at this. You're up 2-0 if you're Elevate. You are feeling good. Chance to win a control.
Chance to get out. I mean, potentially go up to 1, almost get out of this pool.
You still got 1 more map, though, if you win this.
Kenny, 5-18. Not having a great control map. And again, really struggled versus Legion until they got to the game 5. I mean,
they call Harry British Kenny, dude.
I've never heard that, actually.
Neither have I, Joe. Neither have I. But can they get a round up at least? Thomas selected so far here at B.
Just right from the break, right from the get-go.
And that's a lot of what we just haven't seen out of them. Just like coming in, getting that first point, kind of punch him in the face. It's been Vortex throwing the haymakers. Even though he's 11-18, he's had some big kills.
And now with 2 minutes, just so much time to work with this 8 point. It's possible, it's just difficult to do. Just 1 team wipe, 1-3 dead, and that's gonna be the offensive team spawning close, getting on that point. But so far, Vortex and Harry able to lock it down.
Yeah, a lot of work to do though.
Thieves, they're just gonna try to push through deaths. Kind of wrap all the way around. That's gonna be 3 dead, and here we go. Octane able to get onto that point. You just have Harry. Oh, he got some really tough time, but I think he's gonna hear that open.
Yeah, I was wondering, are you gonna cut the reinforcements here, or are you just gonna be stuck between a rock and a hard place? Looks like it's a rock and a hard place. And this is the Thieves you kind of expect to see at times. Just got him in a chokehold. Up 7 lives. Second bit of progress on the second objective done. Shut it down. You needed that round, and well, you dominated. But now you got to win a defense.
Yeah, just right from the get-go. I mean, they win that opening break, they get B done.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of what we see today. Just quick, and then you got 2 minutes to go. And it's like, okay, sick, good luck.
And I think, honestly, their defense was pretty strong. It's just they ran out of lives. I mean, it was kind of early in that round. Elevate just, they always had a little bit more. Just able to work around those spawn kills.
Can you get it to round 5 now if you were Thieves? Envoy stepping it up big time after the map 2 disaster, but he's gonna need help. Harry back to his spot. How many times have we seen him find multi-kills from that catwalk? Octane though, he's still down.
No way!
Ah, you dirty girl, nearly. But Harry just gonna get away with his life, and I thought Envoy had a free one as he was gonna be weak, but Harry probably has gun up, able to take him out. All you need sometimes in this game, just be ADS'd up, hit a couple bullets.
I can't even believe Octane went for those chows, but
he's a madman.
That's Octane.
A madman.
He knows he's gonna get hunted down. Is Elevate gonna work over towards A? And back into this sort of keep one player on it, pause the clock skirmish that we've seen throughout this map. But LADs, they're thinking about a retake, especially after that one, as Harry gets taken down. Envoy and Octane able to find the last 3.
Got him off of it for now. And that where Elevate was so efficient, part of why they were able to bleed him out in lives, it's like those sequences, they were so good. This time, Thieves maybe making some adjustments. They're able to come out top. And now you've got, what, just over 20 seconds to go. You got to get something. You're finally on to B, no progress to work with. Envoy lighted up with a triple. He's nearly on to 30. They've stopped the clock for now, but you just need 1 or 2 clears.
You kind of see LATs are kind of gambling this. All right, they only have 20 seconds. Which zone are they going to try to go towards? B, a little bit more difficult to capture, so they're thinking A, and they make the right call. You still have Envoy chilling. He comes off a spawn, and he's just lurking. He finds this kill. That is it. There are no Elevate players around, and that might be the round.
Wow.
So it was, what, 0-2 Elevate, and then 2 quick rounds so fast
and
for LA Thieves.
Draza was huge there mid. Like, he got 2 as they're trying to head over to the A point. Like, Draza, I think it's a double. Just smoke still.
Yeah, him on one end, and then when they transition over to B, it was Envoy, middle of the map, who picked up 3.
Just making it hard for them to get, like, a full 4-man effort onto it. But, yeah, no, it feels like they're in a 2-0 hole. You're thinking, all right, 2-1 edge Elevate in this series, and you blink your eyes, and suddenly we're tied up for round 5.
Those rounds were quick.
Oh, yeah, they were. That's about as quick as it's going to get on the defensive side, right? Like, no captures, you go to time. What else can you do? That's the most dominant defense we've seen.
Well, they're going to have to do it again.
Let's see if they can do it. They just showed they're capable of it.
And they're thinking, let's switch it up. They've kind of thrown a bunch of presents over towards B off the start. This time, they're like, let's just get A. Let's just get that extra minute. Force them to have to play such strong defense at B. But with that kill, again, you can already see the red arrows starting to inch their way forward. Playing for that retake. They do just that.
Yeah, just some of these skirmishes are taking a while, right? It's like, it's allowing time for Thieves to rotate. Just like the openings are there for them to get back into position.
Kenny, they're able to find 3, and now they know, all right, they're going to be spawning up towards back B. Octane trying to stay down. The nade's coming overhead. That's going to catch him off. Kenny in the middle of the map. He's the next line of defense, and with that nade, and team shot coming in from Draza, looking over him, the duo.
I mean, he's about to get triple chowed. That nade just separates everything.
And I think you see what LA Thieves is trying to do, right? If you control inside of A, if they want to go B, we need to control the middle of the map. Don't let them cross to that B zone. And that's what they've done. It's all about this sort of mid-control. Just making it so difficult as Kenny finds another triple.
They're just not letting him get in spots for free, man. Like they're having to go through Kenny, who is just absolutely demon twisted right now. Envoy, the next up the bat. You got 7.7 seconds
we're going.
to work.
7 seconds. We're running
Draza is here. They are sending it demon mode, alive and well. for Thieves is in his 3 straight rounds. Are you?
Oh, that's how you know you're getting to a certain age.
I just opened Twitter for 1 second. I saw there's someone watching muted. I'm confused. It's just us in the scuba gear. Oh, I love that. It's Hydro, baby. Look at the water there. Lifeguards, Joe and Maeve on duty.
Can you even swim?
Yes, I can.
Well, that's good.
I was on the swim team in high school for a little bit. I wasn't. I was. I was in the speedo though. Let me tell you, Joe. Just fit as a fiddle. There's not 60 extra pounds around my midsection.
Well, Thieves, they're going to spawn out. I mean, a nice break for Elevate, and they get control of P2 spawns. That's everything you want. They did the same thing on Hotel. I don't know what their breakoffs are, but from what we've seen, you might have to start stealing them.
Yeah, I know. They've been. It feels like they go like 3 for 1 constantly, right?
They did it versus Breach. They're doing it here now, but LA Thieves off spawn. They're going to now get very aggressive, and we'll see. As Harry and Vortex will spawn up. Denza and Gizmo with those kills. Speaking of the water routes, it's this man Envoy is able to sneak on through, and now he's just trying to make a play. Dead Silence gonna get popped, but he's just waiting. And they kind of know, they're waiting. You can see the white arrows looking for this man. With the comms, just, hey, where's Envoy? That's who we're looking for. Watch the water, check out the flank. He may have gotten through, and he did. But he's waiting for his teammates. He needs some help now, and they wait patiently as Vortex is going to take him down.
His teammates could never really get there. They had 2 players to get there. It just took so much time. We've got a good amount of time here if you are Elevate. Finally, Octane into the action. We'll see when the rotations start to come in. Nobody yet. They're still sitting at this. You've only got 30 seconds or so left. You gotta start thinking about the next hard point. 4 in a row though for Gizmo, almost number 5. Shots to the knees, not gonna be enough.
Well, I'll tell you what,
you spawn the next point here.
You lose that gunfight right there. That player is gonna keep pushing forward. Maybe then the spawns get a little bit crazy for LADs. They don't have P3 control inside of pipes, but they do for now. But the early mid-map kills being traded so far, but in favor of Elevate. But a nice lead behind that P2 hold.
Yeah, no, Envoy couldn't do it all. He needed the other guys to get there, just never really found the opening to do so. Kenny with the double though. Gizmo to the annoying spot here on the bridge heady. It is just not a fun fight to get him out of this position. He sees the shots in through the window. Yeah, later. Drazi got no shot in that one.
Yeah, there's a couple of those spots on this map where the ARs are just, yeah, you can basically just see the tip of their forehead. But Elevate, they get aggressive. They find 3. That's going to be 4. Off of spawn, and Envoy's going to be coming on up, but Harry's just locking it down. You see the top right. That is 9 kills in a row for Elevate. They have the spawns for next as well, so beautifully done for them. But LADs will find the rest of this scrap time, but the map control and P4 over to Elevate.
I think there's like no trophy at the end there, so just like they just got all their nades in. Like everyone has got blown up by the Simtexes from Thieves, but at that point the damage had been done. Envoy back to it. Watch my guy Scuba Steve hit it. Oh yeah, good form. Excellent form. He has the 100-meter breaststroke in just under 12.5.
That sounds like a good time. I don't know, 100 meters though? Maybe not a great time.
I have no idea. I made up a time, Joe.
Might have to improve that, but I'll tell you what, the break is there for LADs. They find those kills, they get into P4. Kenny, he hears something he thought maybe, and that's Denza, who actually gets behind them. Denza's all the way through. Kenny, your instincts were right. Somebody hit that. Draza off a spawn, finds 3. A huge play from Draza to find the rest of this time.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's like sort of like you saw Envoy kind of lurking earlier, but you're able to make a whole lot more noise from the Elevate side. As you said though, Draza clutches up, brings it back. But we got a battle here. Thieves up 2-1 in the overall series if you're joining us late. I know we've had a lot of action today. It's been a ton to follow, but winner here makes it into that championship bracket. Kenny, I think that he gets hit by the trophy. I thought he was dead to right because he never got the full heal. He like, what, 2 bullets him in the forehead?
He sure does. Yeah, he was 30 HP as well, and that's going to be the spawns for LADs. With the Kenny play, now they're inside the hill, but Elevate trying to do what they can, but it is just not enough right now.
It looked like he just like lost aim assist there at the window too. Kenny snapped so hard to the right.
That was ridiculous.
Yes, yes. I mean, some of the Vazdev kills at range, like, I'm just like, okay.
He was literally 30 HP. It was one more bullet. He was down.
Yeah, I think the trophy damaged him, so he didn't get full, and he just choked somebody. But all right, dude, he's a demon.
With that break, that's gonna put them up 40. Envoy just trying to hit these right side spawns, or at least put pressure on the map.
Hit him through the rocks, I guess. Ambitious, nutritious, and delicious. Envoy.
But Harry's got to back down, right? But at least he's just going to regain his health. Drazen now trying to get aggressive. And on the hill, Gizmo, he gets off of it. He's just trying to play for gen control right now. Sorry, pipes control. Give his team a little bit of leeway to work this hill. Find this time.
Vortex just trying to get across. The help not going to be there. 3 through in the feed for Thieves. Kenny. Sorry, Gizmo, now with a chance.
Well, Kenny, you're right. Kenny's the one trying to make the play.
Yeah, I was like, look at the map while I was also talking about Gizmo. I just said the wrong name, but yeah. It was Kenny trying to find opening. It's Vortex that's able to put him down. The opening not going to be there.
Well, it's just with that one kill that Kenny hits middle of the map. You saw off a spawn. They can't really push the rest of the time, Elevate. They have to focus on the spawns. And right back to it. He's Envoy, but he gets red. Vortex ready for it.
Vinny Chase gets cut down. Entourage, Aquaman, you're welcome.
You are something.
Yeah. Listen, there's a whole wealth of knowledge in there. If you haven't watched Entourage, you should. Oh, it's an incredible show.
Elevate trying to lock this down, get them right back into it. If they hold the rest of this time, they'll be within 10. The difference has been the LA Thieves finding the breaks, but right now, not looking likely.
Made more than Spider-Man 2, bro. Never heard of it? Unbelievable. I wish you guys could see the way Joe looks at me sometimes mid-cast.
I don't even know what you're talking about. how did you get here? All right.
Oh, man. Oh, Gizmo, up at top dome. Not going to hold it for long. Octane just continues holding forward. He actually gets a second off of that, or after that, onto Harry. They still got people in the point, though. They've clawed back again, just around 20 seconds between these two teams.
But you can see what Thieves is thinking. I mean, you have Kenny pushed up Ruins, okay? No longer. You had Octane all the way pushed up Dome. They're thinking map control for this P3. The spawn comes in. Kenny, he's going to play it safe, and they're just going to go and get pushed up towards that bridge right around P1.
Octane backed up for now, just trying to finesse. There are nades everywhere, just trying to avoid meeting its maker, but ultimately it's going to happen. Now, you saw how difficult that gunfight looks from Dross's POV. Once you've got someone on that bridge heady, like, it is just nonsense. Not a fun fight at all, but through the thick and thin, like through all of this, and you've still just held on to this lead. Now you're going to get a 3-man clearance. Kenny somehow taking out 2 before he ultimately drops. Octane up off a spawn, right back into the mix, and he gets a second as well. These multi-kills continue to rack up.
And then just look at the
Back over we go.
Very even game in terms of the
time,
slaying. It's just when those kills are coming in. Through the first rotation, it was a big P4 break for LA Thieves. Well, that's just rough timing there for Kenny. Drazen trying to find an opening pick.
Drazen just like, where did he go? He gets like that zig cut, just loses him a bit as he's trying to hunt him from above. So close to the 200-point mark is Thieves, but climbing and climbing is Elevate. They've got control of the point. Gizmo locked and loaded there with preempt for the front push. Next up, can they deal with the contest? Kenny, he's running in circles, dancing around like a ballerina. Kenny continues to find the kills finally. The trade will come through. I mean, he makes it messy for a moment, but the time still chipping away to Elevate. We're looking at almost exactly a tie game to get the rest of this.
Now maybe you're relying on a break from Elevate, right? As we rotate over towards Gens, you see Denza starting to lurk on through. Still have Kenny locking down Broken, so just make sure nothing leaks through this side of the map. Oh, but it's going to be Denza maybe taking that route all the way through. No, he's going to wrap on back with his team.
He's just trying to throw a trophy into a trophy. It took the trophy to the face.
Yeah, that happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it does.
And well, speaking of that break that they were looking for, maybe they found it. But it's the SMGs for LA Thieves trying to lock it down. Envoy and Kenny with 3.
Again, these super subs stepping up in the biggest of moments. And then your tower and Octane, the last line of defense. Gets in for the help as well, and he continues to beam. The man has been pristine with the tack shots. Kenny, once again, he's taking a gunfight from a mile away, but what do you see on the map, Joe?
There's just some back spawns. They're not ready for it. Vortex, I think he spawns Harry behind LA Thieves. So they weren't ready for that. That comes into play, but they're still able to retain control as LA Thieves. So do a very good job there at P5. It's a little bit dicey there towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, you get broke there. Those spawns flip out, suddenly you're bottom left. You give up like the rotation over to the next hard point. You get ready to go in our next set. I mean, yeah, there was a chance for it to get a little bit scary, right?
But now LA Thieves, no. I mean, Elevate could win here at P1, but that would be difficult to do.
Well, it's a good start. You go 3-0. He just cut him down. Kenny lying in wait. That gunfight again, it is not a great time.
And then you're hoping to hit a nade, maybe to find the trade, but there's just 2 trophies down. Draza, he's going all the way through. And they kind of have to go. Elevate can win here.
On 5 in a row and building towards streaks. It's going to be Gizmo.
But there's, see the spawns flip. They're going to be pushing through dome side. Maybe that's what they wanted. It's what they've been looking for. But Gizmo now up to 7 in a row. He has a streak to work with if they need it. But you got to get to this next one. They have to contest for 1 more second. All right, we'll get to a P2. And LA Thieves, that's big for them because they have control of the spawns. It took them a while, but they get there towards the end.
Well, the precision comes through. It's Octane. It's going to be chopped down by that. You still
all right, here we go. They got to go.
have the glide bomb to call in. If you're a Gizmo, you can use that off a spawn. Draza is inside. Shots are going to hit. They are not able to get through. Thieves